What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Gabby here. If you guys are new, I know I got my hair done. Doesn't it look nice today? A blonde queen. Anyway, so I figured I'd start the video off today with some unboxing. We got a couple of boxes I want to open. We got two big guys and then one box that I've kind of already opened, but it's car parts, so I wanted to show you guys. So I figured we start with this smaller box that I actually already opened, but like I said, it was car parts that I wanted to show you guys. So this box was really heavy, actually. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we have boxes inside of boxes, but I know you guys have missed the Subaru. I know a lot of you guys were here for the CRX and the Subaru from just about a year ago. I bought the BMW and drifting, and the BMW was kind of taken over my channel, but all for good reasons, because the BMW actually has a race purpose and lots of things to fix with it. So with that comes lots of content opportunity, but the Subaru actually needs a ton of maintenance and a lot of just small things here and there. Great street car. I just haven't been driving it very much lately because a lot of the stuff that I do for work is remote. But in here we got a bunch of Subaru goodies. So we have not only new brake pads, these are R1 Outrun OE series, the brake pads, these will be really fun to install. Right now I just have some OEM stuff that's, I think it's the ceramic, the one that creates the less brake dust. I forget which one it was, but just whatever that's on the Subaru right now. So not only do we have new brake pads, we got some new rotors, but these rotors specifically, I didn't even know that these existed. These are the coolest looking rotors ever, and they're gonna match my car. So these are the rotors. Now these are super cool. I'd never seen rotors like this before, which is why I had to have them, and they'll match my car perfectly. You'll see why. Oops. Look at that! Black drilled and slotted rotors. These look awesome. So I asked R1, I was curious if the rotors will stay black after driving around on them, and they won't. Like, this will all get kind of wore off and be that traditional silver, but look at that. These just look so cool, fresh, and a little bit edgy. Ooh, so emo, so edgy, so black, so dark. Anyways, I love them. Now we're on to the big box. So I actually have two of these. I'm just gonna open one on camera because you know what? It's a little big and it takes up a lot of the camera angle square space right here that I have for y'all. Weapon of choice. Oh, you guys are gonna be excited. The drift car's been needing seats for a very long time, and we finally have them. And they're gonna match my car. I've been waiting on these status seats for so long. I'm so excited. Yes! Yes! Break free, my little baby. As you guys know, we've been doing the black and pink for quite some time now, so I figured, you know, why not get some seats that match the black and pink BMW? So I've been wanting a pair of status seats for the longest time. The first time I saw a set was in Springfest, I think in 2017 or 2018, in a show car. They're actually in a Subaru, and they were black suede with teal, with the diamond stitching. And I just have always wanted a set. I'd never seen a set of seats that were that custom, that were that cool and stylish, and just I've always wanted a set. And so it's so dope to finally have a set of status racing seats. So these seats, I got them ordered. They're custom black suede with the diamond stitching and the pink stitching, and then the pink vinyl here on the side. I was really close to getting the pink vinyl on like the inside here, but during the summer, because it's hot, I don't really want to stick to the vinyl and it'll get hot and sticky. And the black suede, well, one, it won't show dirt and stains as much, but it just feels so nice, guys. It feels so nice. So I figured since we're here, we got new seats, we got new brackets, why not get these bad boys installed today? So we brought our seats down to the BMW to the garage to go ahead and get these bad guys installed today. I'm very excited. The seats look fantastic next to the BMW, and I'm very excited to get these installed. They're gonna look mint. Also, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I've only been out here for 30 minutes and it's about 7 o'clock, so it's the end of the day and I'm drenched, I'm sweating, like little driblets, sweatness is dripping off of me. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. So first things first, we gotta take this one out. This one's gotta go by. This is the, oh yeah, I'm not gonna hold on to me while I'm drifting seat. That has to be like 50 pounds or something. That was much heavier than I was anticipating. It might just be all the wires and gears and stuff up underneath it. Would you look at that? We got some quarters and some nuts and bolts. We got some Frenchy fries, delicious, a snack for when I get hungry. Look at me, it literally looks like I went swimming or something. I've only been outside for an hour, I think now. So these are the seat brackets that I got. They're from the brand Planted. I actually bought them used off the Facebook Marketplace. They were like brand new. Now originally these came off of a sedan, but they didn't look that different and I got them for such a good price I couldn't let them go. But yeah, they're the brand Planted and they're so new that the tag and price and everything is still on them. So we're gonna go ahead and try and test fit these and see how they fit. Sweet. So it looks like the holes line up perfectly right here. I guess the carpet kind of gets in the way for it to be a flush fitment, but I mean these fit really nicely. So not only do I have Planted seat brackets, but I also have the little sliders that come with them. They're actually on a different set, but I think that they might fit. I'll go ahead and take them off and see if I can get those to fit on these seat brackets, and then I'll have race bucket seats, brackets, and sliders for a steal. What's up guys? It's actually the next day because getting the seats installed on the sliders and the brackets were kind of a lot more difficult than I wanted it to be. Not that it was actually hard or physically demanding, it was just tedious, and having everything lined up properly took a lot of time, and I was just profusely sweating outside because it was so hot and it got really dark. So I called it quits. And today I actually got the seats installed and I did it inside because today with the heat index, it's like 108 degrees with like 50-60% humidity. It's so hot outside, guys. Like I will be outside for literally 30 minutes and start to feel sick just because it's so hot and humid. But we got our seats. They're all together on the brackets and slides, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in the BMW. Yes, use man strength. Carry them seats. I went to the gym and we did lots of arm stuff today, so I'm tired. Happy dog, happy life. What do you think of my seat so far? That's it?
Looking for you.
Real nice like. is in. I'm going to show you guys. I'm so excited. Finally. Before I do anything else, I just want to admire the beautiful pink everywhere that is being reflected off of the beautiful Drift BMW. Look, it's like even in my garage. The fact that this reflects pink everywhere, it just makes me love it that much more. All right, so tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna do some beauty shots of the seats and comment down below what you guys think of them. So after installing the new seat, I do have an airbag light. Look how good they look, guys! So I definitely feel a little bit higher up and kind of farther back, but I got the slider so I could kind of move it forward and back, but I definitely feel higher up than I did on my OEM seats. But you know, I'm not mad about it. It's also because I'm really tall. That doesn't really help either. But you know what? I love them. They're really comfortable actually, and I'm really happy I got the suede on the inside. These look so good. Look at that. So now I'll just have to kind of redo the rest of my interior to match the black and pink vibes that I got going on. Hey guys, so it's been another couple of days, and yeah, I know it's taking me so long to get these seats fully installed, mostly because for the past couple of weeks, except for this week, now it's nice, which is why I'm out here, but it's been so incredibly hot, like in the danger zone where the heat index is 108, 110 with like 60%, 70% humidity. It's just been really hot for me to be out here, think straight, make a video, and work on my car consistently. But this whole week's gonna be good, so I'm out here trying to get these seats installed. First thing I noticed is that after I got my driver's seat installed, a seatbelt light came on. I was like, okay, haven't really driven my car for a week, did a bunch of research, then came to realize that the buckle, like the receiver of the belt where you put the belt in, is actually on the OEM seat. I'll show you. And there's like a little clip, like a little reader sensor that the belt buckles. So the car's like, yo, we don't have no way to install our seatbelt or click it in. Hello. So haven't driven the car, but today we're gonna go ahead and get that fixed, or at least try to see if that fixes the problem. All right, so I made some progress, guys. I got the actual physical belt receiver off, but the wiring harness is giving me a pain, and well, it's kind of being a pain. Here we go. So see, like I said, I got the actual belt receiver off, and then these are the wires that I'm definitely gonna need so that I can have my actual belt tensioner work. The only problem is that I want to get the rest of this wiring harness out, but I'm not quite sure how, and I'm not just gonna go make a bunch of cuts to a perfectly fine wiring harness if I don't have to. So I got this out, and these are the only wires that I'm gonna need, and then this plug, and then I got some of the other clips out here. I think this is for these heated seats, which I've got one off here, but then this one goes all the way in the seat, and I can't really get that. And then this other big one, this actually looks like it might go to the switches on the side of the seat. So that's the only thing that's holding me back right now. Okay, so it looks like I have mostly figured it out. So like I said, this is what I need, this seat belt and the wiring for that. This clip or wiring harness here comes off this metal bracket. Well, I need to clip this real quick, I guess. And there's two clips here that connect this to the wiring in the seat. So then that comes off. And here you have all the wiring that you can disconnect from the one clip, which is awesome. So I don't have to cut anything. Switches up here. So then these are all I need. Figured it out. Freaking genius. Sweet. So I just kind of figured it out by looking at it. But I have this plug disconnected from the OE wiring harness on the actual seat. And these are the plugs that I'm going to need in the wiring that I'm going to need to be able to use my seatbelt, and my seatbelt light should go off on my dash, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. So actually, before I install this on my seat, since my seat's already installed, yay, I'm going to plug in the wiring just to see if it works and removes the light on my dash. Alright, just so you guys can see, I have the seatbelt plugged in right there to the wiring. We're gonna start the car and see if the light is still on. That's it there. Okay, so the airbag light is still there. One thing that I didn't do that a lot of the other videos did that I saw research after I unplugged everything was that I have to disconnect the battery. I didn't do that originally, so I'm going to do that now. Let it sit for about 30 minutes, turn the car back on, and fingers crossed, I guess. I don't know. I thought I had all the right wiring. Guess what, guys? We finally got our seats in. And we have seatbelt buckles. Win, win, ding, ding, ding. And I got it to work. Oops, sorry. And I got it to work with the OEM seatbelt with these status seats. It actually sits nicely right on my lap. So this comes down low enough where I could use the OEM seat and it's not an issue. So it sits nice on my lap. And in here, I will say I wasn't able to figure out the airbag light. I think I might have tripped it, or there actually is something in the OEMC and one of those billion wires that I need to have for the airbag to work correctly. I'm just gonna have to do more research before I can figure that out. But I got the seatbelt situated and no seatbelt light. I got all of that working, and I'm happy to know that I got a seatbelt and I feel comfortable. And then your bucket seat, so that's awesome. And I will just have to figure out the airbag light, and either it will be something that will just forever now be airbag light on, or I will have to get it. I don't know. Did a lot of research, couldn't figure out, got a lot of yeses and nos and all the answers in between, but I got this to work and it's pretty awesome. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to do the same thing on the passenger seat. So we finally got our status seats installed correctly, at least from my best knowledge. I'm super excited to finally have these seats in. They look fan-freaking-tastic. It took me about a week to really figure out the proper way to get these seats installed with the electronics that were in my OEM seats, and trying to transfer all of the correct components over so that I can get my seats working properly. The best way that I can with my setup here. I was not able to get the airbag light figured out, so I might have to end up just taking it to a dealer and seeing if there is a way that I could have it all, properly functioning to the best of my ability, or if I have already made that sacrifice and because I have bucket seats I no longer can, which is fine. I've accepted that I will soon no longer have airbags because drift car. But I'm so excited to have these seats in. It definitely was a very tedious job, trying to find the right position for the seats, trying to get it all fit together, trying to get the brackets and everything constructed correctly, and doing all the research needed for these seats. But it's so worth it. I've been driving around these seats all freaking day, and they are super comfy. I'm so excited for these, and I'm so excited to go drifting for the first time in my new Status Racing seats. Just so you guys know, the customization that I got was the diamond stitching. I got black suede on the inside with the rosé pink vinyl with pink stitching, obviously, and I think it matches my car perfectly with the black and pink color combo that I got going on. And yeah, just really excited to have these in, really excited to have the seatbelt in, feeling comfortable, confident, and soon to be drifting like a drift queen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this helps some of you. I definitely went through and did so much research on figuring out how to do the correct components for this car, and I don't know if the safetying is different for a USDM car versus a British car, because there were a lot of other videos that I saw that didn't quite work the same as mine. Like some of the electronics just weren't the same. I don't know if it's different for model or what, but I hope this helps some of you out, and that it might make it easier for some of you to install some of the 330 Ci bucket seats in your BMW. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm really happy to have this video to finally be over. It took me almost a week to really, one, figure it out, two, have it to not be scorching hot outside so that I can do this. Like even today, it's about 100 some degrees with 60% humidity. Anyway, thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.